Welcome back to X-Top World Channel. Today, we will explore the largest crocodiles ever recorded, predatory monsters that have amazed the world. Watch the video until the end, because the #1 spot is an alligator, so huge that many believe it's longer than a city bus. Please leave #1 if you are ready to enter the world of the scariest giant crocodiles on the planet. Top 10. GOMEK, the gentle giant. Imagine standing just steps away from a giant alligator, an alligator longer than most family cars. That was GOMEK, a giant saltwater alligator nearly 5.5 meters long. But what made GOMEK famous wasn't its size. It was its unusual personality. After being captured in Papua New Guinea, GOMEK was brought to Florida and quickly became a star at St. Augustine Alligator Park. Visitors were not only amazed by its enormous size, they were also surprised to see how well the caretakers could get close without danger. Photographs of the caretakers touching GOMEK's snout made it a legend among reptile enthusiasts. When it died in 1997, GOMEK weighed nearly 860 kilograms, a true giant. But compared to the next name on the list, GOMEK is just the beginning. Top 9. CASSIUS, the world's oldest crocodile. While many giant crocodiles have disappeared over time, CASSIUS remains a living legend. Measuring over 5.8 meters and weighing around a ton, CASSIUS was once recognized by Guinness as the world's largest captive crocodile. Before becoming famous, CASSIUS lived in the Northern Territory of Australia. Local people feared it after numerous attacks on boats on the river. Eventually, it was captured and taken to a crocodile sanctuary, where it became a top tourist attraction. But what makes CASSIUS special is not just its size. It's also its incredible lifespan. Experts believe it may be over 110 years old. That means CASSIUS has lived through 2 world wars, countless floods, and many generations of humans, a living witness to history. And surprisingly, the next crocodile is even heavier than CASSIUS. Top 8. UTAN, 2-ton hybrid. What happens when 2 of the strongest crocodile species combine? The result is UTAN, one of the largest hybrid crocodiles ever recorded. A hybrid between a Siamese crocodile and a saltwater crocodile. UTAN quickly became famous for its extraordinary size. It was nearly 5.4 meters long and weighed almost 2 tons. It belongs to the group of the heaviest crocodiles ever known. But size isn't the scariest thing. Researchers estimate UTAN's bite force can exceed 2 tons, enough to crush bones with ease. Many visitors say that when standing in front of UTAN, they feel like they are seeing a prehistoric creature that still exists today. And believe me, the crocodiles ahead are much bigger and scarier. Soon, we will encounter a crocodile so famous that tourists from all over the world flock to see it. And what's special is that it only has 3 legs. Top 7. BRUTUS, the 3-legged monster. Most crocodiles are fearsome, but BRUTUS was different. It was a legend. Living in the Adelaide River in northern Australia, BRUTUS became famous worldwide for a very special detail. It only had 3 legs. To this day, no one knows exactly what happened. Some believe BRUTUS lost its legs in a fierce battle with a shark. Others claim the real culprit was another giant crocodile. Whatever the truth, surviving such an injury was almost impossible. But BRUTUS not only survived, it became one of the most famous crocodiles on the planet. Over 5.6 meters long and weighing about a ton, BRUTUS continued to dominate the waterways where it lived. Its fame exploded after photographs captured BRUTUS dragging a giant bull shark ashore and devouring it. That image quickly spread across the internet and turned BRUTUS into a global phenomenon. Despite having only 3 legs, it was still one of Australia's most formidable predators. But the next crocodile wasn't famous for losing a leg. It became famous because many people believed it was a real monster. Top 6. BUJANG SENANG, the river's terror. For decades, people on the island of Borneo have passed down terrifying stories of a giant crocodile. Many believe it's not simply an animal, but a living curse. Its name is BUJANG SENANG. According to local tales, BUJANG SENANG is associated with numerous deadly attacks spanning many years. The fear is so widespread that many people dare not walk alone near the riverbank. Stories of the giant monster have been told from generation to generation. Some believe it's haunted. Others claim it's the spirit of an ancient warrior returning for revenge. As more stories surfaced, the legend of BUJANG SENANG grew. Finally, after an attack that killed a young girl, the locals and authorities resolved to hunt down the monster. When BUJANG SENANG was killed, everyone was stunned. It was over 5.8 meters long and weighed nearly a ton. Its enormous skull is still on display as part of the region's history. To this day, the name BUJANG SENANG still brings to mind one of the most terrifying legends ever to exist in Borneo. But if BUJANG SENANG sowed terror in a river, the next crocodile struck fear into an entire nation. Top 5. GUSTAVE. GUSTAVE is considered one of the most fearsome man-eating crocodiles ever known. For decades, people around the Ruzizi River and Lake Tanganyika in Burundi whispered stories of a giant Nile crocodile, believed to be responsible for over 300 deaths. This number remains controversial, but the fear GUSTAVE instilled was real. Not only did it hunt fish and small prey, GUSTAVE was also said to have attacked buffalo, wildebeest, and even hippos. Many hunting teams tried to capture it alive, but all failed. GUSTAVE's body bore numerous scars and bullet marks, evidence of its many unsuccessful attempts to kill it. Its last confirmed sighting was in 2015, when it was seen dragging the carcass of a buffalo along the riverbank. Since then, no one knows whether GUSTAVE is alive or has disappeared. If a crocodile like that lived near where you live, would you dare to continue living there? Leave your answer in the comments, because there are even bigger crocodiles than this legendary man-eating creature ahead. Top 4. Dominator, King of the River. If the crocodile world had a true king, Dominator would certainly be one of the strongest contenders. Living in the Adelaide River in Australia, the same river famous as BRUTUS, Dominator was one of the largest crocodiles ever recorded in the wild. Measuring over 6 meters in length and weighing over a ton, Dominator possessed a size that would astound anyone. Just surfacing from the water was enough to make people feel like they were facing a prehistoric creature. But what made Dominator even more famous was its connection to BRUTUS. Many believe that Dominator was the one who bit off BRUTUS's leg during a territorial battle many years ago. Although never officially confirmed, this story has become one of the most famous crocodile legends in Australia. Just imagine, 2 enormous crocodiles, each over 6 meters long, lunged at each other in the murky water. A battle between ancient monsters. To this day, many tour guides still recount this story to tourists visiting the Adelaide River. Whatever the truth may be, Dominator remains one of the most terrifying crocodiles ever known. But even Dominator pales in comparison to the one that comes next in the making. Top 3. LOLONG, the crocodile that required 100 people to move. When residents in the Philippines repeatedly reported livestock thefts and mysterious attacks, local authorities understood they were dealing with something unusual. But no one expected it to be one of the largest crocodiles ever recorded. Its name was LOLONG, and it was unimaginably huge. Measuring over 6.1 meters long and weighing nearly 2 tons, LOLONG quickly became a worldwide sensation. But the most astonishing thing was the process of capturing it. The hunt lasted nearly 3 weeks. Hunters, police, government officials, and hundreds of local residents participated. When LOLONG was finally captured, it was estimated that it took about 100 people to move it from its habitat. 100 people for one crocodile. That alone speaks volumes about its incredible size. Photos and videos of LOLONG quickly spread across the world. Many believed it was involved in attacks in the area, although this remains a subject of debate. Either way, LOLONG became a global icon. For a long time, it held the Guinness World Records title for the world's largest captive crocodile. But 2 even bigger monsters awaited. Top 2. KALIA, India's giant monster. Hidden within India's Bhitarkanika National Park is a crocodile that many find hard to believe what they see. Its name is KALIA. According to Guinness World Records, KALIA is one of the largest crocodiles ever recorded. An estimated length of nearly 7 meters and a weight of around 2 tons makes it a living legend. Unlike many crocodiles on this list, KALIA isn't famous for its horrific attacks. Instead, its fame comes from its almost unbelievable size. Those fortunate enough to see KALIA in the wild often describe the experience as unforgettable. Its enormous body silently glides across the water like a biological submarine. That sight alone is enough to send shivers down one's spine. Interestingly, many experts believe that in the past, India was home to crocodiles even larger than KALIA. Some historical records mention individuals longer than 7.5 meters. However, no one has been able to accurately verify that information. Nevertheless, KALIA is still considered one of the largest crocodiles alive on the planet today. And now, we've reached the #1 spot, the crocodile that has been the subject of debate worldwide for decades. Top 1. KRYST, the crocodile longer than a bus. Imagine standing opposite a crocodile almost as long as a city bus. A crocodile so large that many people wouldn't believe it actually existed. That's KRYST, one of the largest crocodiles ever recorded in history. According to many sources, KRYST was over 8.6 meters long, an astonishing figure even by the largest standards for saltwater crocodiles. When the famous photograph of KRYST appeared, the world was instantly shocked. In the photo, it lies sprawled on the ground, its enormous size leading many to liken it to a prehistoric dinosaur. However, this also sparked controversy. Some argued that the angle of the shot made KRYST look larger than it actually was. Others believed that the recorded size was completely accurate. To this day, that debate continues. But whatever the ultimate truth may be, KRYST has become a legend, an icon showing that crocodiles can grow to incredible sizes given enough time and the right environment. Many people use just one word to describe KRYST: dinosaur. And it's hard to argue with that when you look at its famous photograph. Even in the world of giant crocodiles, KRYST belongs in a class of its own, and that's why it deserves the #1 spot on today's list. From three-legged monsters, man-eating legends, to giants longer than cars and buses, today's list shows that crocodiles are among the most incredible predators that ever existed on Earth. Some are famous for their size, some are famous for their terrifying stories, and some have become legends that people still talk about decades later. What about you? Which crocodile impressed you the most? BRUTUS, GUSTAVE, LOLONG, or the legendary KRYST? Leave your answer in the comments below. And if you love giant animals, natural mysteries, and incredible true stories from around the world, don't forget to subscribe to the X Top World channel, because we have many more fascinating journeys waiting for you to discover. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video on the X Top World channel.